might be, to celebrate their victory for our freedom, and be able to have the freedom that we enjoy and take for granted. Our liberty, life, and pursuit of happiness is paid for by our warriors. Let's give them a big round of applause as they carry our flag for us this evening. Our flag bearers, our warriors of these United States of America, their homeland, our homeland.
Native people, I think that we need to educate ourselves in the ways that, you know, well, that the people here have done.
Yeah, there are certain things that we do and no one else is supposed to do them. For instance, women. There was a kind of a ban on them singing at a drum. But my sister-in-law sings at it. I mean, my daughter-in-law sings at a drum. And she's, I mean, they're good. But it just came into being just here lately. There's still some of our elders who don't offer that permission or
Leniency.
yeah, for them to do that. But they're good singers. They go around. I mean, they stand behind the drum anyway and sing with singers. But they kind of frown on them being by themselves with the drum or starting songs out.
Right.
And above all, and I know this happened here lately, I guess in the last couple of years, that a young lady has worn a war bonnet. That's one thing that a woman would never do. To do that, you're disgracing that ornament. You're disgracing that
The tribe
yeah,
and the make
yeah.
their.
There's only one person
Yeah.
that can wear that, and that's somebody who's been initiated, someone who has leadership qualities. That's the chief. You know, and the chief, our chiefs were, some of them were very rich, but before they died, before they left that vacant again, they were very poor because they took care of the people that they were responsible for.
Yeah, like we talked about before, they made sure that everyone else was taken
Everyone
care
else,
of.
all the widows had plenty of wood. You know, we had, just like it's been said, that with the court dancers, they were like the police force for our people. They took care of everything. They took care of the widow people, I mean the widow ladies, made sure that they had plenty of wood, plenty of food. And whenever somebody got rowdy, they corrected them. They didn't lock them up, but they tied them up and let them go through that humility. And then broke them from doing a lot of things. Well, that people come and see them and kind of point at them and laugh. You know, like I said a while ago, to be humiliated is probably the worst feeling that an Indian can get.
Yeah. There's still some tribes here, even in San Diego, that they still they hunt in traditional ways, and what happens is that the warrior doesn't have say. I mean, the animal that he actually has captured their spirit and has taken their life, that animal's not for them, it's for the people. And first it goes to the elders, and then it used to go to the single mothers, and then it would go on down the line, and then it was, if there was anything left, then it would go to the warrior. And I think some people have actually forgotten those ways and have dishonored the traditions, which is very sad.
A lot of our people have forgotten a lot of our ways. It was the older generation, older. I'm an elder now, but I still remember what they told me. Like I said, our philosophy isn't written down. There's nothing that says says you have to do these things. You're told that you have to do these things in order to have a good life, in order to enjoy life, in order to honor the Creator and be satisfied with yourself and be a success yourself.
You have their energy come full circle in that.
Yeah, there's so many things that take place in the arena that people don't see, things that happen out there. People are giving away, people are doing things for other people out there.
Yeah.
And they don't broadcast it, they don't let it show off, you know. They do it because they want to do it, and that makes them feel good.
And it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And it builds our families, it builds our cultures, our traditions, and that's what will bring our people together as a society.
That's why, like I said, I enjoy talking about things like this, but I enjoy especially talking with another elder who has the same teachings, because we can voice and not say, look what I can do. I don't say that. You tell about things that have happened in your life, how you made someone feel good, how you helped someone who was in need of help. Just like Dan George, I spent some time with him just before he died. He told me, he said, Saginaw, he said, here on Mother Earth, there are many people, millions of people. Wherever you go, you'll find people, a lot of people. He said, but out of all of these people, there are only a few human beings. He said, a human being is one who talks to his Creator. A human being does things for other people and not expect a reward in return, but the good feeling that you get by helping someone. You never talk about people. These are the things I was taught. This is where I try to live my life. It seemed like that my voice can get this across to people, what I'm trying to say. You see, you're a human. You're a human being. I'm a human being. Meaning himself. He said that we need to talk to people more about our ways and the things that we were taught by our grandparents. So when you leave today, I'll think about you, and you will think about me. And I know then I would never forget him, and I haven't. And I always remember what he said when I hear about people killing other people, and those massacres, you know. It's not a human being. And he said, he called himself a human being, and he was, because he lived the way that we spoke about already. That's where he lived. That's why people remember him. He was a gentleman. He was a gentleman, a really gentleman. There are very few of them today. Anthony Hopkins is another person that's a gentleman. When I say, I don't mean gentleman, but a gentleman, because he is. Johnny Depp, the producer, the director, all these people were gentlemen. They got across and they got things from people because they knew how to talk to them, knew how to bring that inner strength out in a person, in an actor.
Inspire them.
Yeah. He didn't say, well, damn, can't you do any better than that? Never said anything like that. I've never heard him chew anybody out. Let's try this one. Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish, the idea that you're trying to portray to other people. When you can do this and think about it, then you can make a person believe as you do,
Mhm.
or think about, at least think about it. And if they try to do some of these things, they'll find themselves doing this thing all the time, believing these things that you've heard, that we heard, that was heard by us from our grandpas and grandmas. And that's where we should live our life.
In a positive way moving forward.
That's right. There's things gonna happen in our lives that's gonna make us sad, hurtful. But always remember, we said, let your way be done in our lives. Let your will, Creator,
Mhm.
God, nothing, not. Let your will be done in my life. So everything that happens is what He wills for me. And when He took my mom and dad, you know, that hurt. When I accepted that and went on, and they're still with me today because I don't want to let go. Only because I don't want to let go. So I feel good. I feel good.
And their spirit's always with you.
That's right. There's a lot of things that our people do that were passed on to all of us. And I know that all of us here on Mother Earth heard these things, what we said tonight. They heard them themselves, but they paid no attention.
Mhm.
You have to think of what you heard. You have to remember what you heard. And walk that way, walk that line, walk that life. When you can do that, then your life is full.
Yeah.
Just like I said, I'm satisfied today. I don't have everything that I want, but I have everything that I need.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah, whatever situation you find yourself in, there's always a solution. And you can find it. Whether you like it or not, accept it and go on.
Mhm.
If something's bothering you, you go to our ceremonies. You go there to get well, to talk to the Creator. I don't know how many times I've prayed out there while I was dancing. Because that's why we go out there. That's what these songs are saying.
Mhm.
Talk to the Creator. Let Him take care of you. Let Him do His will in your life. That's what all these songs are saying. They're all talking about the past. They're all talking about the good things in life. Even the sad songs. You can't have everything your way. You have to really believe what you say, that your will be done in our lives.
Right.
Mean that when you say it. I've heard people say at funerals, there's no God, or He wouldn't let me go through this. There is a God.
Mhm. Just they lost their faith and they've lost the hope.
That's right. And when He takes you, there's a reason why He takes you.
Right.
Maybe you're suffering, maybe you're crippled, or something's going on with you that you can't handle it no more. Sickness.
Right.
But there's always a reason for everything that takes place in our life. Whether we imagine it or whether it is real. But a lot of our situations we imagine.
Mhm.
We see something happen and I feel that same way. But you make yourself.
Right.
You make yourself inherit what they have. You don't have to. If you keep your mind in a positive frame, you're going to always be good. You're going to always be well. You're going to always be happy and satisfied. When I say happy, I don't mean everything going your way. I mean where you can live, what you're doing.
Mhm. And being able to pass that forward.
That's right. Don't believe everything that you hear.
And always, never assume and always ask questions.
That's right. Find out first.
Honor that person by asking and finding out and then following forth afterwards. It's always incredibly important. It shows respect and it shows honor, not just towards other people, but towards yourself too.
Yeah.
So that concludes our evening.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening.
Oh, thank you for sharing your time with us and your wisdoms and
Even that is the will of our Creator.
I agree.
The people around us, maybe they didn't know some of these things, but basically they did.
Mm-hmm.
We all do. But we
They
never.
feel it in their heart, but they forget to listen.
That's right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for your time, and I guess that's a wrap. You cool?
Good night.
Okay, thank you.
That yeah.
Cool.
Check it. You okay? You guys need anything? Yeah.
You never had a headache? Wow.
I know, I was thinking the big head, like, I've never had a headache.